Okay, so we are identifying ordered pairs that are part of the solution. So you are using the shaded region. So the shaded region is actually on the bottom here. So we're looking for two correct answers. So the answers can be found on the line or on the bottom here, less than. So -3 and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one is on the line. And B, 0 and 4, that's not in the shaded region, so that's not part of the solution. -1 and 5, so that was 4, so 5 is right here. So C is not part of the solution. 2 and 3, so over 2, up 3. D is not part of the solution, so hopefully E. 1 and 0, yes. E is part of the solution. Number 2. So the answer on this one cannot be on the line. So make sure that you read it's not. So we're looking for a pair of numbers that's not. So that number can actually be on the line or not in the shaded region. So -3, -4 is going to be right here. So A is not it. B, 3 and 2 is in the shaded region. -2 over here and down to 3 is in the shaded region. And then hopefully D, 1 and -3 is not in the shaded region. So D is our answer. One more of those. And so you can be given the graph and it can be shaded or not shaded and then ask these questions just to give you an idea. We are looking for two answers that satisfy the relationship. So again, it's going to be in the shaded or on the line. So -1's down here. That doesn't work. 0 and 1 is not, actually it's on the line. So that's one of them. 2 and 1, that is also a solution. 1, -2 is below, and -2 and 2 is not in the shaded region. Number 4. So 4 and on are word problems. And these word problems are going to be in standard form, so they're a little bit different than what we've done. So first off, I would pause the video and read the question and then start it back up. So we need it in standard form. It tells us that we have X and Y and there's only 147 total. So you take the other three numbers, add those together and subtract it from the total. So 147 minus 45 equals 102. So we have two different, it doesn't give us any more information about the scooters or cameras. So it's just going to be X plus Y is something to 102. Okay, so now we need to read. The facility can store at most 147. So it already has 45 stores, so that's why we subtracted them. And at most means that it can equal the 147. But it needs to be less than. So it's going to be less than or equal to how much we have left, the 102. And we're just writing the equation. Number 5, you have earned 21, and this is going to be your most common type, is going to be this one. So hours, they tell you that X, let's find our X. X is going to be your time, which is in hours, and then Y represents your time in hours at the swimming, when you teach swimming. So X is when you teach tennis. So, and most of the time they give them to you in order. They're pretty nice about it. So 21 X, tennis, and 6 swimming. So plus 6Y is going to be 259. And the word at least. So again, if you need at least $20 to go to the movies, it's okay to get $20, but it's okay to have more. So at least is greater than or equal to $259. And number 4. Excuse me, number 6. There we go. Okay. So, and 6 we have is same thing, write the inequality in standard form. She wants to buy 7 jackhammers and 10 jackets. So jackhammers is X and jackets is Y. So 7X plus 10Y, and she can spend no more than the 211. So no more than means that it has to be less than or equal to. So less than or equal to the 211. So 7 and 8 is similar to that last problem. You're going to add those together and subtract from the total. And so we have 197 minus the 22 minus the 16 minus the 5. So get my handy dandy calculator. Minus 16 minus 5, that gives us a total of 154. And we're going to use that for our inequality. So we have X plus Y is what relationship? And so let's read. Right. So the table shows the inventory in the facility. So the retail shipping facility can store at most. So these two are basically the same. So at most, again, is going to be less than or equal to. So if you're given a table, make sure you add those together and subtract it from the total, and that's going to be what you're going to use for your inequality. So we're going to skip number 8. We're going to go down to number 9. Sorry about that. There we go. So number 9, write a simplified inequality. You earn $6 per hour for teaching archery. And so at the time again, archery is your X and baseball is your Y. So 6X plus 15Y. And if you need at least, again, that is greater than and equal to the 479.